Kia ora, I'm Dr. Catherine Owler from the Happiness at Work Coach. Thank you for joining me today. I'm really excited to have your company, even if it is virtually. Hey, these days we're living in some pretty uncertain times, and that can create stress and anxiety for us, and it can also really drain our energy. So today I wanted to talk about 3 ways that we might resource ourselves during these uncertain times, and so that we might not only survive but also thrive at the moment. The first point I wanted to make was around planning our day. Often one of the reasons that we can feel really worn out during tough times is that we can spread ourselves too thin. We try and do too much. What we need to do, particularly at the moment, is to use our energy wisely. And we need to spend some time at the beginning of each day planning what we're going to do. And that is planning our priorities or identifying our priorities. This gives us a sense of control and helps us to reduce our stress. Now, these priorities at the moment might just be about keeping going. Planning for the future might be a little bit difficult, or perhaps we just don't really have the time at the moment to do too much planning in that way. But we can plan to keep going. Now, keep it simple, just 2 or 3 outcomes a day. Don't overdo it. And then we'll have that really nice sense of achievement at the end of the day that comes from, and control as well, which resources us. My second point relates to finding or making time to relax. When we're stressed and anxious, we move into that fight and flight response. And so we need to counter that by giving ourselves adequate time to relax, moving into rest and digest mode, and de-stressing. Sometimes when we're stressed, however, it can be hard to remember how to relax. And if you're in that situation, a really good question you can ask yourself is, thinking back to the last time you were really relaxed, what was I doing? And then you can kind of explore that experience. So maybe you were just pottering around, playing with the dog, listening to music, going for a gentle walk. Different things help different people to relax. It can actually be really helpful to make yourself a list of things that help you to relax before you need that list. So that when you're a bit stressed and anxious and you know you need some relaxation time, you can take a look and pick one of those things. And in that process, you can really make the most of that relaxation time, and this will replenish your energy. The final point I wanted to make was around those things that need to get done. Now, how do we manage these without them feeling like they're really draining our energy? I'm talking about things here such as housework, fixing things around the house, maybe caring responsibilities, or even our hobbies. Sometimes when we're feeling quite stressed, those things that actually don't normally bother us at all can feel a bit overwhelming. One way we can help deal with this is to shift the way that we view these things from things that we have to do to things that we get to do, opportunities. We can ask ourselves, for instance, how might I enjoy this task? What we want to do is to create an experience which does have a little bit of challenge, but not too much that it's overwhelming. We also want to create an opportunity to focus on that task, not multitask, because multitasking creates stress for us. We might also want to remove other distractions. And finally, slowing down and giving ourselves a time frame. Maybe just keep it fairly short. I'll give you an example. Last weekend I had to clean the bathroom, and I was feeling exhausted even at the thought of it. So I thought, well, I did this exercise and I thought, how can I make that experience enjoyable for myself? So what I did was I tried to slow down. I actually said to my family, I need a little bit of time for myself right now. I gave myself a short time frame. I took the radio into the bathroom and played my favorite classical music station. And I actually ended up quite enjoying the experience because I did all those things. I was really able to focus my attention, and it was actually quite satisfying. I then went on and actually did a few other things in a similar way, and at the end of doing them all, I realized that I actually wasn't really exhausted. I'd actually quite enjoyed it. So that's the last point, enjoying the things that we need to do. So to summarize, I've shared 3 ideas, 3 ways that we can resource ourselves during uncertain times that I have felt useful, and I hope they're going to be useful to you too. I've talked about keeping it simple when planning our day. I've talked about making time to relax, and I've talked about enjoying things that we have to get done. So as I say, I hope you found those things useful, and they can help resource you during this period, give you energy to enjoy your work and enjoy your life. So look after yourselves during this time, enjoy yourselves, keep an eye on my newsletter, and if you have any ideas for topics you'd like me to cover, please let me know. That'd be great. Okay, have a happy day. See ya. Bye-bye.